I don't know what's going on, but this is my first time using Loom, my first experience with Loom. So there's something I wanted to show you guys how to create images and then turn that image to videos using AI. So my page is all about sharing what I learn, and currently what I'm massively into or invested in is AI. So for people that are doing graphics design, video editing, and anything that just seems creative, and you're just trying to make like AI images, or you want to turn actual images into videos, this is how it's done. So let's get right into it. We'll be using two platforms that I've interacted with before. That's Kling AI and ImageFX. ImageFX for the image generation if you want to create an image, and Kling AI to animate or turn an image to video or text to video. You shall get the point. So let's start with ImageFX. I've used it so many times, so it just comes out naturally, but it's a bit easier for you to just search for it. So on ImageFX, it's practically like any other AI generated image platform. So this is how you just create any image. You type in your prompts. And one thing with AI, with any AI that you use, is the specificity that you use for your prompt is what will lead to the best generation. So don't just say a ball that is moving or a ball that is rolling. Type something more specific, very detailed. So let's say, there are some cautions that happen when you are using AI tools like this because of the terms and says they don't want to use any foul language or inappropriate things. So it is very cautious. So be careful with your wordings and the kind of things you are trying to generate, especially on ImageFX. I'm sure there are other AIs that can do all sorts of shenanigans. So anyway, let's say a woman in a ballroom. This is a very, very simple prompt. It will work, but it might just give you any random woman in a ballroom. So we just need to spice it up or specify very much. Maybe a woman in a ballroom dressed in a long red gown. The breeze, is the breeze or the wind? Oh goodness. The breeze is blowing on her dress, giving a cinematic movement to her clothing. She is standing in the middle of the stage, looking ethereally beautiful. Only God knows what I just said. Be beautiful. So even having a good vocabulary will really help you if you are doing anything AI based or prompt engineering based. Very in her dress, and a crowd of people are faced towards her, awestruck. Now you can even specify the camera angle you want to use, maybe from a distance. There is like a 70mm camera coming in. So for people that want a particular kind of shot, this is just a random thing from my head, so it might not really make sense, but hopefully it comes out well. So we're just gonna press enter or click create. If there is nothing wrong with your prompt, that it doesn't like defame or try and deepfake somebody else, or like has any racist slur or anything, your image should come out. So I said a woman in the ballroom dressed in a long red gown. The breeze is blowing on her dress, even a cinematic block. You shall get the point. And these were the generations, which is crazy, because these are images that people pay for. These are images that people literally spend a lot of money to make. So this is amazing. It just got most of everything that I needed. But everybody too is sitting down. It's not like an actual show. So let's just pick the one that gave her the spotlight. I love this. So, and it's super, the AI is free. So once you get your generations, just download it. So now we'll head over to Kling AI. So just go to the next tab and click on Kling AI. So Kling AI is an amazing next generation AI creative studio, and they live up to the name because they are actually one of the best AI generation tools I have seen when it comes to video generation, turning text to video or turning image to video. They are one of the best. So look at this screen. Like, can you imagine how This is amazing stuff. People are really doing a lot in the AI space, and I feel like most people should be taking advantage of it. Now, this one is just like out of the context. Can you imagine making a website that is just this beautiful? If you've ever gone to the Apple website or maybe like Altbank Africa website, you will see websites that just look amazing. Some of these websites are not even created by human beings anymore. It's amazing how AI can do some of these things, because look at this. The UI just feels so smooth. You would want to be on their website for the sake of just being on their website. It's crazy. Anyway, so let's move on to trying to make an actual video. So move to create. We can sign in. I sign in with Google, my Google account and whatever. So I sign in with my Google account, and you get like a free amount of generations per month until you get the paid plans. Now, let me just check the paid plans. This is the free plan, which just gives you credits as per. You are free to use it for basic, very little or very basic stuff. Like, it just gives you, these are the actual plans: $79, $293, and $728 per year. That's yearly. So for monthly, you get like $6, $25, and $64, which is crazy, because my God, this is actually worth it. I'm not gonna lie, because some of the things on this place is crazy stuff. Credits, you can even purchase just the credits if you don't even want to use like subscription based, just credit, and people can give you gift cards, or you can give gift cards to people. So let's move on to making an actual image, or turning an image to a video. So here we are on the video generation tab. Once you click on the video generation tab, you can just, to switch from video generation to image generation over here, you can easily find it. You can even do sound generation on Kling AI now. Just the perfect tool for you. So you're going to just drag or drop your image over here. So I'm going to use one of the images we generated earlier. So there are two tabs for the image, for the video generation: frames and elements. We're going to be dealing mainly with the frames tab, because now you just need to get the image into it and then start typing in whatever prompt you want your image to enact. So keep it as simple but as clear as possible. Be very specific. If you can't do it by yourself, use an AI to regenerate your words to make it as very detailed as possible, to give you a very good output. So let's put our prompts now. What do we want to happen? Let's say, the wind blows at her red gown, giving it a cinematic feel. This should be cool, but let's do it reverse. Let's see how this one comes out. So for this negative prompt is also kind of important, because you know how AI usually bring out all these distorted fingers, too much hands flying all around, stuff like that. So, and this is common with every AI. Even the image effects of earlier, you will find mistakes in it. There is no how, but it's less likely to give you as much mistakes as more or other AIs. So for this AI now, it's very easy. You just need to list a bunch of things that it should avoid. So let's say it should avoid anything blurry. Let's say distorted, warped fingers, unrealistic, basic things that an AI should avoid, but unless you tell it to, it won't avoid. So let's just leave it at that. And you can decide how many outputs you want, or you have to upgrade higher. So just one output. This is gonna eat 20 generations, which is right here. These are the amounts of generations that I have right now. So I can still create a bunch of videos, basically. 5 seconds and 10 seconds. Should we do a 10 second? Let's use 5 seconds. It's more likely to be accurate to this 5 seconds. Now this bar here, if you want the AI to be more creative with your work, you can pull it down to creativity, or just leave it where it is. But if you want the AI to stick directly to whatever you have written as your prompt, like no shifting, no added creativity, it will follow your prompt to the dot. You move more to the relevant side. So let's just leave it at 0.5 because it's easier that way. What else? Standard. Professional is for higher or upgraded versions. So let's generate and see how long it will take to get our video. according to the website, it says it's going to take at least, so the video has finished generating. So this is what we have, the moment of truth. Let's see how it goes. Whoa, this is crazy, guys. Maybe it's my prompt that made it not look as good as it is, but out of the spotlight, see how serious it actually moved everything together. This is crazy, guys. You've gotten the idea on how to make images using ImageFX and Kling AI. So I've put you on now. So let's just download your image. I just love the fact that it's free, although it's not always at the best quality. So it's unless you're using it for just a little segment. It's always somebody actually takes their time to like notice the mistakes. Look over here now. What is on her face? It was wearing right here. Her face looks very distorted, but most people won't notice that. They'll just see the fact that somebody's walking. Do you get? So I already been able to learn something from this. Love you guys. Bye.